Okay, meal number one is some zucchini oats. I've sprinkled some cinnamon roll flavor god seasoning, some silvered almonds, probably half of a serving, and then a half a cup of blueberries, sort of like a blueberry crumble type of taste I'm going for. Okay, so I got my water and I bought a cup and a half of grapes because this is a 2-cup container, and I'm in the middle of cooking. Okay, so I have a Shea Moisture soap here, and this is a knife I use just for the soap, so don't think I'm also using this with food. Anyway, I like to divide my soap into like little rectangle segments because I hate when like a full bar soap gets wet, and this way each part is fresh, I guess. Anyway, I have a couple of Shea Moisture soaps because I bought them sometime this year when I got them like super cheap. But for now, I'm working on this one, and it has like little exfoliating beads. So far, I like it. It's not one of those soaps that you could use just by itself. You definitely need to follow it with something moisturizing. Okay, so this is what I made for dinner: shepherd's pie. I have a little bit of parsley and a little bit of parmesan on top. And this is what we're looking like. And this is a little bit of the beef filling, so that's what it looks like under the mashed potatoes. Okay, this is my dessert. But this is Cheerios Oat Crunch Almond. This cereal right here, one of my faves, and I have it with some almond milk. It's the next day, and I thought I'd do 2 days since yesterday was kind of short to me. I don't think this twist is going to stay back. I wanted to tell you all about this drink. Okay, so I wanted to tell you about my breakfast. I'm about to eat it like real quick, so I'm gonna just show you the components. So I have this in the fridge. I need to use a pumpkin brioche twist from Trader Joe's. So I'm gonna do 2 slices of that with some butter. And then I have about 6 little mini turkey patties in the toaster oven cooking. And then I made this super complicated drink that I was just experimenting with, so I didn't really record it. Hold on, I'm swirling in the cinnamon. I want to see what it tastes like with the cinnamon added. That is perfection. So, if we're speaking in Starbucks terms, it's like an Earl Grey latte with a shot of espresso, sprinkle of cinnamon, and I guess a pump of mocha. Now for what I actually used, with oat milk. Used 2 bags of the Bigelow Earl Grey tea, a teaspoon of the blonde Starbucks roast, because I wanted it to have a little bit of depth. Where is it? I used this coffee sugar, the Turkish cardamom spice. So I guess it would kind of be like a pump of mocha, a pump of chai spice. But that would be a super expensive drink. About, I would say, a tablespoon of this. I don't really use too much of it. I use it for like the creamy factor, and it gives a little bit more sweetness. And as far as that sugar I just showed you, I use the tablespoon of that. I feel like it's more spice than sugar, which is perfect. And that experiment actually all blends together for something very warm and cozy. And then I sprinkled some cinnamon on top of that because I felt like it needed more spice, and I didn't want to add more of the Turkish cardamom sugar because, well, that's sugar. So I added some cinnamon. So that is that. And while that finishes cooking, I need to go clean up after my grandfather, because he dirtied up the tub. So I sprayed that about 15 minutes ago. So gotta go clean that. That way I can shower after I have breakfast. Usually if I have a lot to do, I will just go outside and figure out food later, which is not a very good habit. Okay, so since we're doing this vlog style, I wanted to say that I overestimated my stomach, which I'm learning I tend to do a lot lately. So I'm only gonna end up eating half of what I have here. So also, I forgot how rich brioche bread is. So I'm only having 1 slice of the brioche and 4 of the turkey patties. I am gonna finish my drink though. I've never tried reheating turkey sausage after I've cooked it almost to a crisp, so I don't know how that's gonna work, but it's gonna have to go up, because one thing that would be the worst is to have your period and be nauseous. I'm not trying to let that happen. So, listen to yourself. Okay, so let's get this skincare out the way. I use the Tatcha rice cleanser. I don't know. I feel like it's a little sunny today. So we're back with the green glasses. I really should have got, I'm gonna get a third pair of glasses. One that's like plastic but has the tint. Because me and metals are sensitive. So when I sweat or my face gets wet in any way and it reacts with this metal, I get a rash here. It's not as bad as with the old glasses. So this metal might be a little bit better quality, but still. Everyone loves those on me. Okay, so we're gonna do Underarm Toner first. I really would love to know when I'm gonna finish using these worst quality cotton pads. I really wish I wasn't so liberal, because it's like $25 a bottle, but you know, you gotta be liberal for it to work, right? It's definitely a game changer for my underarms, keeping it fresh all day. I still do evening deodorizing, but I don't have to reapply during the day. Face toner. What are we doing today? Yeah, we're doing the watermelon one, because I'm not using sunscreen today. I don't use sunscreen in the winter, although they say you should. It's hard to find like a moisturizer that has sunscreen in it that doesn't irritate the heck out of my skin, which would make like the process so much easier. Always tone your neck. I remind y'all every time I do it. Okay, we're gonna do, should we do the turn perfecting serum since I'm going to the gym? We're just gonna do the Make Coupe because I need to use it anyway. So this is the essence, I believe. I'd rather use this instead of that expensive ass Olay if I'm going to the gym and gotta have to rinse my face before I go home any damn way. I need the extra protection since it's cold outside, so I swear I keep on hearing somebody coming in. Not like breaking in, but actually coming in with the key. And this is just the Laneige Hydro Gel. I like it, but I don't like the smell. But me and smells aren't that great anyway. So there's that. It doesn't smell bad, it just smells a little bit like perfume, but not as scented as Garnier. Because I do like the Garnier gel, I love the consistency, but the smell is just too much for me. Like, I feel like Garnier products are top tier if you're doing drugstore, but I would like definitely buy it if it wasn't so scented. I really want to use my other lip products, but they have tint to them. I would love to know when this mask season is going to be over so I could actually use my makeup. I'm gonna have to start doing like tutorials just for the sake of doing tutorials, because all my makeup is just sitting like, hi, y'all remember me? And I hate that, because it's not like, most of my makeup isn't cheap. I do get drugstore, but most of it isn't drugstore. I would say maybe 30% drugstore. And it comes down to scent. Once again, it's not like I'm just so bougie kind of thing. I do love Sephora though. The atmosphere is just everything for me. Scent of the day. I'm gonna just go with Fairy Tale. We're not gonna do perfume today. This is definitely a cold weather scent. It is strong, but it's not like too much. I will get the perfume. Hopefully there'll be a sale on it soon, because I'm not buying it for $40. That's what's not gonna happen. Anyway, let me get dressed. I'm just wearing a sweater and sweats, which I'll show you when I get to the gym. So I gotta take my water, look for my coupons, and then we could be out, because I have a 1:30 appointment. I was trying to do a double booking, but I think their site is down again, so we'll see how that goes. We have reached CVS and the Uptown one. These are freaking expensive. Okay, I like to get the organic. So gotta get one super and one regular, because I'm completely out of everything. I like the open or the Tampax Pure. There's also the Tampax Pure. That'd be a good price too, actually. That is also on sale. But they don't have the super, so I'm not getting that one. But yeah, OB Organic is my top. Then Under E Tampax Pure, and then L. Those are the three that I use. Okay, now we're in the pad section. Personally, I don't care for pads anymore. But I like to have them just in case. The Always Flex are nice, but of course they're not like organic or anything. They just tend to stick very well. Let's see. They have the L ones, but I don't think they have the longer ones. See, they have some down here. But those are liners. Yeah, I think these are the only ones they have for those ones, the liners. Look, all those are liners over there. Okay, they got pure cotton flex foam. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. They got buy one get one 50. So I'll get it now. Okay. So I just like them to be long. They don't really need to be for heavy. But these are the longest ones they have. So okay, so I got one Tide Ultra. It's on sale this week for $5.49, and there's a $2 coupon on the CVS app. I'm looking at Lysol stuff because there's a coupon for get $3 off of 12. Trying to see if it's worth working on. There's also $2.75 with Airwick plug-in, but the ones in this store is too expensive. That would have went well with a sale, but the double is $8.29 here. And there's no singles, so that is not going to work. I'll be back. Alright, so I'm gonna get the 2 brand new day coconut water. They're very expensive here, but with the coupon, with the 4 off of 12 plus the 50 cents, and it being buy one get one 50% off, it's gonna come to about $6. And I looked on the Target website, and that's about how much they run. And I'm pretty sure this brand is not in Target. There is nothing worse on your joints than having to stand on the train after you've worked out. It feels like that exercise where you know you press your upper body against the wall and have to like do a squat. That's what it feels like. Anyway, I had gotten a green tea with 2 pumps of raspberry and 1 packet of stevia. It was alright. I'm not really the biggest fan of raspberry when it's like by itself. So I have like a tiny bit left. Oh, and I did the dragon fruit inclusion. So I'm gonna use one of my cold water green tea packets and a little bit of the Jordan dragon fruit syrup, and add it to the little bit that's left in this cup. I mean, really, I didn't intend on buying Starbucks today, but since it's so cold, my water didn't fully defrost and I needed something to drink. So there's that. Alrighty, let me find my keys and go inside this house. What I wanted to show y'all is that I think I bought this coat like 2 years ago. It didn't fit, although it's a 30-32. It was a small 30-32. And like, I get it on my arms or whatever, but zipping it up was a no-go. And it finally fits. So. I usually don't even wear like coats that don't cover my butt. I think this is the first time where like it doesn't bother me, and I don't know if it's because I have to wear a mask, so you more than likely don't know who I am, but I'm okay with it right now. That's the actual receipt. My total came up to $48.12 and I saved $30.55. For the price of all the feminine hygiene products, I also got the Tide and 2 Lysol. So that's basically how it comes out to. I'm gonna start with the extra care books I had. I had $2 extra care rewards. That was like one of those limited time things. It ended today. And then I had a $5 CVS coupon that I got back from the other week of buying Oral-B products, I believe. Some dental products. So I started off with having $7, right, of free money. So in case you need to see the actual coupons used, that was them. So I did pretty damn good. And pads and shit cost too much money. I find that using like organic pads, tampons, etc. Lessens the pain. Depending on who you are, it's not going to go away. But it's definitely decreased a lot less, and there's a lot less irritation. And if you do find that there's an organic one that makes you like super dry, or you're still irritated, try a different brand. But I did mention with the Tampax Pure that it does make me dry down there, so that's why I haven't bought it in a long time. So what I did combat that with was I would apply some lubricant on like the actual tampon before putting it in, and that dryness would only happen like towards the end of my cycle. Cora I've tried, but usually I didn't have a good experience with it as far as leaking. So like for the heavier days, that's not a brand I would buy again. So yeah, that's that. It's time to get something to eat. Okay, so this is dinner. I had some leftover takeout from a Mediterranean place. So the rice and the grilled chicken thighs is from there. I added some sugar snap peas with a little bit of Asian seasoning on it. So yeah. Okay, now I'm having some green tea, the Tazo green tips with some honey and lemon.